On Valentine's Day, hearts don't just beat fast, they bleed.
Welcome to the horror show. You realize there is nowhere to run. There's no game to try. Paranoia is hiding alive. Welcome to the horror show. You realize there is nowhere to run. There's no game to try. Obsessions rule your mind.
Valentine. A 2001 horror film that pays more homage to Friday the 13th and Prom Night than it does to Scream. Now, the plot is a lot like Friday the 13th and Prom Night in that the boy is bullied to the point of insanity or death. But that's where it pretty much stops in the similarities for that. The rest of it is like Scream. Who am I kidding? Now, Valentine was directed by Jamie Blinks, who also directed Urban Legend. And I love his style of directing. He always has this idea that it's like, you don't know what's gonna happen, and then it happens, and you're like, that's cliche, and it's predictable, but it works in a way. I mean, usually the killer just pops up behind the victim and it is followed by a creative death most of the time, but I give it a B for butcher-tastic attempt. I also recognized some of the songs that they used in this film, such as Orgy's Opticon, and I don't know why I know that song, I have it on my iPod, I'm like, oh yeah, that song. Speaking of things I recognized, one of the girls looks like Carmen from Starship Troopers, but I'm sure it's just a coincidence. Nope. Anyways, the acting was pretty good along with the characters. The violence was over the top and brutal and gruesome. The soundtrack had some good songs, and the Cupid mask on the killer in this film, and the ghost face mask on the killer in Scream are really on a tie and on a par with me for the best killer masks I've seen out of any of the 90s slasher films. With that being said, overall I give Valentine a 4 out of 5.
You just sound like you're just saying lie.
I know, it's what I do.
Why? Because you're retarded and you can't talk right?
Oh my god.
Lying, bro. You gotta. I
think I'm gonna keep that in there. Just, keep it going. Lying Brian Gatto, host of Horror Show Movie Reviews. Make sure to like my Facebook page in the description below, and to leave comments and subscribe, and happy Valentine's Day.